Day 2 of the 2019 Australian Offshore Superboat Championship here on the banks of Lake Macquarie. This will be race 3, final race of the weekend for the 2019 Australian Offshore Superboat Championship. Andy Bowen is my name for Andy's Powerboat videos by Andy's Video Photography. We missed out on race 2, but at least they got the race completed for race 2. Race 3 looks like it's going to. Race 3 looks like it's going to be a cracker of a race. It's a bit choppy here on the shores and the banks of Lake Macquarie. A bit choppy, but that won't worry the offshore powerboats because that's what they're used to, and they love lifting out of the water and putting an absolute show here on the banks of Lake Macquarie. We should have the boats do a lap around the course, or they're just going to get straight into it and get the racing done. And then in a few weeks' time, I think they're heading up to Hervey Bay for round 4 of the 2019 Australian Offshore Superboat Championship, which is supposed to be an awesome weekend up there at Hervey Bay in far north Queensland, or somewhere in Queensland. Conditions are windy a bit. The lake is a bit choppy because of the wind, yeah, as we have the boats come out of the pits onto the course, you've got TCR Racing and yeah, so it should be a good race for race 3 of the 2019 Offshore Superboat Championship, and it's going to be very interesting who gets the run out of the chute down to the main straight, which is down the end of the course of Lake Macquarie. And yeah, so just missed out on race 2, but race 3 is supposed to be I'm hoping it's going to be a cracker of a race. Team Maritimo is the favourite and Andrew, the driver of Team Maritimo 11. I talked to him earlier over in the pits, and he said that he is going to be going full pelt at it. So yeah, he'll be standing on the gas, and yeah, so hopefully we'll be set to see a clear race, and hopefully nothing happens. So yeah. So as we have the boats up the top of turn 7 and 8, looks like that's where they stay to warm their engines up before they come down onto the course. And once the white flag brings, and the pole boat brings them down onto the main straight with the white flag up, and then they'll put the white flag down, and that's when they'll just thundering down the main straight down towards turn 1 and 2. And yeah, it should be fantastic. So yeah. So as I just zoom into where the boats are up onto the top of turn 7 and 8, just waiting for race control and to get this race underway here on the banks of Lake Macquarie. Sorry if it's so windy, but I can't do nothing about that, so yeah. As it looks like all the boats are all together in a pack. Looks like that they are just about nearly ready to bring them down. So yeah, the water conditions here on Lake Macquarie are starting to get a bit choppy because there is boats in Lake Macquarie that are making it very hard. But it shouldn't be okay. It should be okay for the boats because they are in more worse conditions than this. I've seen them when they're just lifting out of the water and jumping waves of basically nearly 5. I can't really pronounce how high they come out of the water, but I've seen them absolutely launch and like at Harvey, like at Bowen, Macquarie, in Newcastle, Coffs Harbour, and to see these boats just jumping out of waves and the swirl and stuff is just, it's unbelievable. And these boats are very, very expensive machines. I think some of them might be around the, I don't really know if they are around the $1 million mark, but yeah, I can't even pronounce how much they would cost or how much they are. They would be around the $2,000 mark or around the $1,000 mark. So yeah, but it'd be interesting to ask one of the drivers how much their boat is worth. As we have the red flag up on the Powerboat. It still looks like the course is still closed at this stage. Yeah, so once the Powerboat puts the red flag down and puts the white flag up, we're hoping that the boats will start coming out of turn 7 and 8 onto the main straight, and you'll be, yep, red flags down, yellow flags up. So just waiting for, as we can see, some of the boats starting their engines up on the banks of Lake Macquarie as they're up in turn 7 and 8, warming their engines up. As they're doing a bit of just going around circles, just that's called warming their engines up, and hopefully all boats are going to be running well for all the drivers, because this is a very, very expensive sport. Offshore Powerboat Racing. And yeah, so need to down a bit more. So as I just zoom into Hayden's boat from Dynamic Racing, he had a good day today in race 2. Yesterday he had some very bad engine problems. Apparently boat wanted to be just didn't want to do what it was supposed to do, so he wasn't very happy about that, and neither was the race team. So hopefully that, and he won, so we got the white flag up on the pole boat. So stand by, ladies and gentlemen, for race 3 and the last race of the 2019 round 4 of the Australian Offshore Superboat Championship here on the banks of the beautiful Lake Macquarie. I'm not going to be able to see down to turn 1 and 2, but I'm going to see them coming out of 3 and 4 over to Warners Bay, and then over to turn 5 and 6.